I just hit 199,000 views on YouTube, and I'm blown away because how did I even get that view? Like, how? It's mind blowing because I've never had that view. In fact, I've never gotten up to the 5k thousand view benchmark, and having 199,000 views, it's insanely mind blowing. 199,000, not 199, 199,000. Count the zeros. Anyway, this video is about how I was able to achieve that number. Even though I didn't do so much, I'm just here to highlight what I did that helped me with that number. As a small creator, you know how huge this milestone is. Having 199,000 views in less than 48 hours. Come on, that's really huge. So in this video, I'm just going to tell you what I was able to do to get those views, which you as a small creator can do. Without wasting any of your time, let's just jump right in. The first thing you'll need to do is understand what you truly are capable of. What I mean is something you're passionate about, something you can talk about when you wake up. Like, it is something that sits in your mind. You can talk about it on and on and on and on. Something you're passionate about, something you know that's top of your mind. You can say this wherever you are, even if you are being woken up from the sleep, you can see this A to Z, and you're confident and sure of what you're talking about. This is what I did, because if you check most of my content niche from, let's say, sometime last year to early this year, they were mainly about AI and tech. And AI and tech, this niche is something I was still trying to establish myself in. I was still learning a lot about it. It was kind of hard for me putting content together because I had to check what people were doing. In the midst of researching, I was learning, and it was difficult for me educating people about it because I was still learning, I was still understanding some things. I wasn't there yet, and I was just creating content. So recently, I just had to put it on a hold, and I decided to focus fully on my content niche, just teaching people about content creation, about content strategy, what to do, what not to do, tips and tricks and hacks, stuff like that. And it's funny how this niche is going so well for me, because I posted a video on TikTok, and that was like in fact, it is like my best video so far. It has the highest engagement I've ever had, mainly from people who are not even following me. That means I was able to get more audience into the already audience I have, and it gave me insight to say that, oh, this is what you can really do. Because that video, I didn't plan for it so much. I just sat down, set up my camera, and I started talking, and it was just flowing so well, so smoothly, without even going with the script like I usually do. And it was just really nice. It really did so well on TikTok, and that just gave me this whole idea of, oh, this is what you have to do. You have to stick with what you know while you're still learning some other things. So that is what I mean. You have to know what you're really passionate about. If you're passionate about nutrition, you can talk about your nutrition and stuff like that, and things you can educate people out there, because definitely there is an audience for every niche. So you can talk about your nutrition while you're learning, let's say, similar niche or something totally different. That is good. So first things first, understand what you are truly capable of, because people are going to ask you questions, and you would not want to go to ChatGPT before you have to respond with something you should be able to respond to when you're standing on your toes, top of your mind, you have the answer. Step 2, stop listening to what everybody is saying. If you go on YouTube now and you type how to create a viral video, how to do this, how to do that, you're going to see 1,001 things people are telling you. Creator A will tell you this, creator B will tell you that, creator C will tell you this. And at the end of the day, you will be surprised that when you implement this, it would not work for you. I've been there, and honestly, I've given up, because I've done this, done that, and it's not even working. And sometimes it even reduces the views and engagement for me. So you need to stop listening to what everybody is saying. It's like noise, and you need to have clarity for what you're doing. You need to stop listening to what everybody is saying. You could pick a creator in your niche that is doing so well and try to see, oh, what they are doing and what they are not doing. And even at that safe, it might not really work. Everybody on YouTube are trying to tell you, oh, turn this on, turn that on, do this, do that, use this hashtag, don't use this. It's all, they are just pushing their content. If you look at it, they are just pushing their content, and you are their target audience. But at the end of the day, when you implement all this, few times it works, most times it doesn't. You need to stop listening to what everybody is saying on YouTube. You would see a creator telling you, oh, turn on this, another one will tell you, use this hashtag, another one will tell you, shoot like this, shoot like that. And most times it's overwhelming because you've done all this and you're not seeing results. This is why I advocate for small creators to always figure things out. I know there is that yearning for us to get to where we want to be in a very short time, but you need patience to figure things out. It's a very hard pill for me to swallow, but then I'm learning the ropes. I'm learning that patience is something that is required for content creation. You need to take one step at a time, like literally, you need to take one step at a time. Oh, you did your video this way, it didn't turn out well, let me try this way, it turned out well. What did I do in this video that made this video a very nice one? You dissect the whole strategy you did, and when you implement it in your next series of video and even do better, you're going to see that that video is going to come out way much better than what you even did previously. It's better when you figure things out on your own, because what works for creator A cannot work for what works for creator B. Everyone has their unique strategy they're trying to adopt, and you should have yours, especially now that you're still building yours, so that you help you get to where you're going to consistently at the right time, with the right flow, with the right audience. Step 3 is building your consistency flow. I know I'm not the best person to talk about consistency flow, but understanding it is something that is going to take you faster than you can think of. One of the things that helped me get to 199,000 views was the fact that earlier last week, I made up my mind I was going to post 5 times in a week. I'm not saying you should post 5 times in a week, but it was just something I wanted to do because it's been like almost 3-4 weeks I last posted. So I was trying to catch up with the whole algorithm and stuff like that. I gave myself that task that I was going to post 5 times in a week. I did that on LinkedIn, I did that on TikTok, and I did that on YouTube. And you can see where it took me. So you could decide, oh, I'm going to post twice a week, I'm going to post 3 times a week, or you could even do, I'm going to post once in a week. It's good to build that consistency flow so that your audience know that there is fresh content coming from this creator at this set of time, and then the algorithm also recognizes that, oh, this is when this creator shows up, and then they help you push your content to your audience. It helped me with mine because I was posting at a particular time, showing up at a particular time, and it helped me push it to the right audience. And then when my audience watched this video and they liked it, it pushed it to a wider audience. So it's good you build the whole consistency flow. Do you want to post once a week? Do you want to post twice or thrice a week? It all depends on your availability. It all depends on how you can be able to do it. And while we are talking about consistency, please take a break whenever you feel like doing that. You shouldn't keep on creating content at the expense of your mental or physical health. Whenever you feel the need to rest, please take a break and rest, and then come back, because when you come back, you're recharged and you have reset your brain and mind. You can now shoot better content. And this particular video that I did that got me 199 was one of the videos I shot after my whole break. Like I said, I didn't do any video like in 3-4 weeks, so I just needed to catch up and stuff like that. So it was my break, and then I came back, and this is what I was able to get, because your whole mind is at rest. You can comprehend things faster. Your whole body is rested, and the whole excitement is renewed, which gives you the ginger. You know, now it's going to give you the ginger to do things. Step 4, don't overthink it. I know as a small content creator, we want to make sure that the video we're posting is perfect. We want to make sure we get the best camera angle. We want to make sure that the script is on point. We want to make sure that this video, when it gets out, it gets the best engagement. I know, I've been there. But sometimes it's just best you don't overthink it, because sometimes you spend over like 10-12 hours just planning. You're planning the script, you're planning the hook, you're planning the outro, you're thinking of the best camera angle, and at the end of the day you see that you didn't even shoot that video. You just spent a lot of time planning the video and you didn't even shoot the actual video. Fun fact, this video you're watching, I didn't plan for it. I just woke up, had my breakfast, and I saw my video hitting 199,000 views, and I was like, this is actually a good content to talk about on YouTube. This brings me back to our first step, which is truly understanding what you're capable of. Because when you understand what you can do, it makes the work less cumbersome. It makes it easier for you, because you can just set up your camera and you just start talking. It's flowing naturally. You don't have to search, what is this? What are they doing? I know we still have to do some research, but then it makes it easier for you because you already have an understanding of what it is, and it is easier because it flows for you. You can talk about it on and on and on and on and on and on. When you're walking up on the street, you can talk about it, and that was why it was so easy for me to just set up my camera and talk about it, because it didn't require extra planning or an extra research. It's just flowing from experience and knowledge. So this is me telling you, don't overthink it, because if you do, you won't get the actual work done. I know it's something we've heard a lot of people talk about, be natural, be yourself, but then this cannot be overemphasized, because it is something that is going to be your style for a very long time. If you're going to go with someone else's style, how do you intend to keep up with that style for like the long period of time you'll be creating content? So it's just best you stay authentic, you just be yourself, be natural, because sometimes your audience are going to like connect with that natural vibes you're giving. They're going to be like, oh, this is very, very relatable. Oh, when I'm shooting content, I do this similar mistake that she does. It's just natural. We are humans. We're allowed to have our mistakes, not to be perfect every moment. You just have your style, and you see how it's going to connect to people, it's going to connect to your audience. I used to have this try to have this personality, because I was trying to talk about AI and stuff. You know, I spoke about it in the first step. I was trying to have this whole tech stuff and just pushing it down my throat. I can't keep up. I had to just I just had to take it out. Being myself helps me a lot. It flows naturally. Sorry, I'm going to talk about flowing natural, because yes, it flows naturally. Being yourself will help you in the long run, because you're not copying somebody else. You're just being yourself, and it's cool. You're just doing your thing. Imagine if I copied someone else's style. I'm not sure I would have gotten that huge views on my video. That is why, as content creators, we need to accept that this is how we are, this is our personalities, this is who we are, and don't change for anybody. Some videos that you watch, you can say that it's because they are natural that makes you stay to the end of the videos. I know there are some people who will still throw them, oh, look at how this, look at how you can't, but that is social media for you. You don't have to listen to all that noise. We as humans are allowed to be imperfect. And that is it, my 5 unconventional, or do I call it my 5 unaware steps that helped me achieve 199,000 views. by this time you should be clapping for me in the comment section because it is not easy, but I've just shown you the easy way to do it. If you found this helpful, please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss my videos when they upload. Until next time, stay savvy.